Hello everyone, we are back with some more KaoshKraft, and I've done quite a bit of work on our house, but I wanted us to have a nice ol' walk-up view as we come in with a very dramatic look at it, and oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You guys, I put in a bunch of time after last episode working on the top floor of our house, and I've made so much progress. I think this thing looks astonishing. I think it looks super duper super cool, super amazing. And yeah, but also on another front up here, if we actually go upstairs, we'll see I actually completely did like not only the front face of the house, but I actually went around and did all of the sides, and I even worked on a bit of the interior. Not really any furnishing or anything like that, but I did I put a bit of a floor down and this kind of stuff. So I don't really know what we're going to do with this, but I mean, I think it's kind of a cool setup I've got going here. I mean, we can even look from the back of our house here, and it looks kind of cool. I think it does the job, and I think it looks good. But that's not what we're doing today. We're not doing anything on the top floor. What we're doing today is we are going to start working on the inside of our building, the front hall, because if we walk in right now, we're going to notice we've just got a hideous mess here. But I do have plans. I do have some cool plans of what we're going to do here. But yeah, they're going to take some time. So what I'm going to start off doing is I'm going to start off trying to make this place look at least decent, like the top floor, where it's got shape and it's not just an empty cave. And then we'll start working on furnishing together. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and try and get that basic walls up and everything. And I'll catch you guys back in just a sec to furnish up this place. Okay, you guys, I was just going back to spawn quickly because there's a place where I can enchant tools, and I was going to enchant my diamond axe and shovel, and I just was walking around, and there's a chest here for me. I don't know how long this has been here, but I guess... Oh, that's nice. That's a nice pick. The thing is, that's actually super perfect. Look at my pickaxe, you guys. This is the same pickaxe. It's just this one's like on the verge of breaking. That is so convenient. Oh my god. I don't know who left this, but oh my god, that is so perfect because I need a work pickaxe because like this pickaxe, like it just has silk touch on top of everything, but I prefer to have one that doesn't have silk touch because I want to keep the silk touch for when I actually need that. So this is a perfect mining pick. That's so perfect. That is like the perfect timing. But I mean, while you're here, you guys, we might as well enchant some gear together. I mean, I've got both the shovel and the axe that I want to see if we can get something decent on because I'm doing a lot of work back at the house and it's taken a while. My axe broke and I think it'd be best if we go ahead and enchant some of this stuff. Wait, what are those in there? Okay, I wasn't sure if these enchantment books were going to be super good or anything, but okay, let's enchant these tools. Let's see, we got an axe, which gives me efficiency 4, and I think that's pretty much the best thing you can get on an axe because that's all you really need. So let's grab that. Efficiency and unbreaking. Perfect. That's all I would ever need on that. And what do we got here? Unbreaking 3. Let's hope we get efficiency on it as well because that's what you want on a tool. Yes! And Fortune 3? What are we even going to do with Fortune 3? I don't even know. Those are some weird enchantments. That's a weird enchantment. Fortune 3? What can you mine with a shovel that'll give you Fortune 3? Maybe flint or something? I don't know. But yeah, I'll meet you guys back at the house once I'm done working on like some walls. Okay, you guys, we are back, and I have just finished working on the walls and a bit of the detailing, not too much. I pretty much just put up a bunch of these support things, and I put up a ceiling, and I put up some walls. So I made it look not hideous. That was my goal, and that's what we've got going on here. But now I'm going to start working on some of the details with the walls and stuff, and I thought while I started working on some of those, we might have a bit of a, one-on-one conversation, woman to whatever you are. I don't really know what you are, but we'll have that one-on-one conversation. But yeah, you guys, I wanted to talk about my last Tuesday, so yesterday, because I had my first day at my job. I mean, like, whoa, job, what? Yeah. I mean, I know some of you guys may just be in younger, not even be in high school yet. You could be way younger. I don't know how young my viewers are, but I know some of you guys probably haven't even remotely thought about jobs. But I mean, that's kind of what I'm going to talk about right now because I had my first day at work the other day, and it was just it was an experience because I've never actually had a real job. Like, I mean, I do YouTube and I make something off of it. I don't make a lot, but I mean, it's something, but it's not like actually going out into the world and actually working, because it is exhausting. I mean, I didn't even have a long day. It was like a 5-hour shift. But as a cashier, you have to keep up a super duper positive attitude. I mean, I'm a pretty positive person. I even have a positive attitude with you guys and when I stream and whatnot. But it was different because when I was having to keep up this positive attitude, it was even when you were talking with some people who are really just not as happy, and you'd have to keep up a good appearance, and it would be like, okay, this person's mean. And then you'd have to keep talking to them super politely, which I can do and all, but it gets really tiresome after you've been doing it for like 5 hours. And another problem is just like staying on your feet. I mean, I can do sports. I like to snowboard. You guys know this. So I can do physical activity, but it's another thing altogether to, just stand on your feet at a cash register for 5 hours straight. It can be a tiresome thing, and I don't know. I just thought it was different experience that I'm glad I'm having now. Not only because, I mean, I'm getting out of the house a bit more, because right now I haven't been out of the house in a long while, and I'm glad it's kind of pushing me. Having this job is pushing me to be get out of the house and do stuff, because I've been taking the year off of school recently because I just graduated high school and I haven't had a job. So it's like it was time for me to actually go ahead and do something, like get a job or do something. So it's definitely helping me that I'm actually getting out of the house like I needed to. So it's definitely an important thing. It's just I'm not really sure how it. I feel like it's definitely good. It's also frustrating sometimes having to all work those hours, but it's gonna be okay because it's a good thing, because now I actually have some income that is going to be able to go towards the channel, because I don't know if you guys know this, but I put a lot of money into the channel. I put a lot of money into getting all the equipment I use and all that. Not to mention, now I need to start focusing on upgrading my computer, because right now I've been having so many troubles with it that have been driving me absolutely insane. Yeah, Fraps. I use Fraps. If you guys have heard of it, it's a recording software. No problem if you don't. But it's been having some really weird issues lately, and I just straight up won't be able to record sometimes, because the FPS, or the frames per second in my games, it'll drop out to like 3 frames per second, and I can't even record for you guys, and it can be really, really frustrating. But yeah, that's why I'm thinking like about upgrading to an actual desktop, because right now I'm actually playing on a laptop, which is as crazy as it sounds, but I play on a gaming laptop. So I'm hoping to start saving up for a pre-built, so I can build myself my own desktop. So I'm glad that I now have this source of income from an actual job that I can start to save up to get a desktop for. But it might still be a little while before I can do that. Hopefully I'll be able to go ahead and get that soon. But yeah, that's how my life's going, you guys. I got myself a cool new job. It's a bit tiring, but you know what? I can deal with it. It's gonna be a good experience, and I'm gonna get some money that I can put towards the channel. So all in all, I think it's good that I'm getting out there, and I think it's gonna be good for the channel as well. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna keep working on this stuff for a bit longer, trying to make our interior a bit prettier. And I'll come back in just a bit, but I think it's looking good so far. I think we got a cool little bit of a design here going on with some of this stuff. I think it's looking cool. And I'm gonna just try and replicate it all over the place, and try and, maybe add a few more things, and I'll catch you guys back in just a bit. Okay, you guys, we are back, and I've made some decent progress actually in the house there, but before we went back to it, I wanted to actually go ahead and make something. Well, actually, you guys, just look at this chest. Just look at it. Look at all of our valuables. I feel like I'm so wealthy, and it's just nice, feeling so wealthy once in a while. But okay, back to what I was saying. I was going to be going ahead and making a clock, because, or a watch, or whatever you want to call it, because I want to I want to actually put a clock in our house for detailing. So maybe we might even want to make 2 of those. I don't know. Maybe we make 2. I think 2 is cool. Let's make 2 of these, because I actually want to put these in a item frame and have them hanging up in our walls. So I thought it would be cool if we were to go ahead and make 2 of these. Oh, I wasn't even sure if they could stack, but they can. So that is awesome, awesome, awesome. But we're gonna need a lot of this leather because I want to make some bookshelves, and we're gonna need a lot of leather to be able to do that. We're gonna have to grab some of our sugar cane as well, and I think that should be everything. I'm not positive. I think we're gonna need some sticks if we're gonna make some of the item frames that I was talking about. If we put them like that, yeah, that's how you make item frames. I don't know. There's a lot of recipes in Minecraft. You can forget them sometimes. Don't hate me if I forget a recipe once in a while. Jeez, but I remembered those. So I mean, we're looking. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. But okay, you guys. So I've done some progress with the house, and I've actually made some carpets, which I think looks super good on the wood. And I've also changed up a few things. I went ahead and I put these stones in the ground right here. These chiseled stone brick, I think that's what they're called. Chiseled stone bricks, yeah. So I put those there. I thought it looked really good in contrast with the ceiling. I went ahead and I added these pillars here. I went ahead, I added a bit design here. I put this archway here, this entire archway. And I even went ahead and I changed up this entire design of this wall because I thought that now we could actually put a room here if we ever wanted to. And I did the same over here, so these would actually be perfect for the entrances of rooms. And lastly, I went ahead and I added these little archways here to just add a little bit more design and detail to these walls. But that's pretty much everything I've done since we last spoke. But now's the time where we place ourselves a nice old clock right above our thing. If I can get that in, there we go. I don't know, I thought that might be cool to, you know, have like an actual clock there. But now that I'm looking at that, I think I actually want to put a half slab there just because, I don't know, it's looking kind of funky. It's looking funky, and I think a half slab right there would make that look a little bit better if we were to do that. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. I like that. But yeah, you guys, I think the next thing I want to do is I wanted to try and make actually some bookcases to put on both sides of this room because honestly this place is looking pretty good. I don't think there's much more we can do to add to it other than maybe adding maybe a painting over here, 1 or 2 paintings right here. I think that might be a good idea. And also maybe going ahead and, you know, doing some bookcases. But let's focus on some bookcases right now because number one, I have zero clue how in God's name to make a a painting. And also, I want to build a bookcase, you guys. I want to make a bookcase. So, if I can recall correctly, how we make ourselves some books is we actually go ahead and we make a bunch of paper like this. And then our inventory is so full. I don't even know what to drop. Okay, let's just drop that. But okay, there we go. We've got a bunch of paper. I think if we put it next to leather. Oh, goodness. How do you make books? You guys, how do you make books? I don't know how to make books. What do? I don't know how to make books. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Never mind. I remember how to make books, guys. I'm not a complete fool. I did it. I did it, guys. I made a book. Oh my god. I made a book. It's crazy. It's a crazy occurrence. Who could have ever thought I would make a book? But no, I don't know. It just popped into my head and I made a book. So we've got ourselves 7 bookshelves, I think. Man, bookshelves are so expensive. I mean, like, I don't know why they're so expensive. You have to make so many books, and to make books you need so much leather, and leather is just, it's expensive. And I don't know why they make it so expensive, but either way, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use these books because we're gonna put ourselves. Why did I break that staircase? Oh my god. Why is my sensitivity is moving so much faster for some reason? I got so confused there. But yeah, what I was saying was we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put this bookcase right here because we're gonna actually try and make it a super detailed bookcase. We're gonna put 7 of these right in here, just like, oh my god, what sensitivity? What are you? Oh my god, my mouse is going crazy. But okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put those in there. And how we're going to make this look better is we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to use these wooden stairs and do some funky stuff with them like this, because then we're going to see just a little bit of the book and it will actually look maybe kind of cool. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to look. I thought it would be worth a shot to see if this looked good, and I do kind of like that. I'm kind of a fan of that. Maybe if we were to just put that up there. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think that looks kind of good. I kind of like that, you guys. But the last thing I think maybe we want to do is add a bit of trapdoors around the area because, I don't know, I think trapdoors could make this thing look a bit better if you ask me. I like to add them maybe on the sides, you know, get a little bit more detail going with it. If I can get that in there. Can that go? Yeah, that works. Awesome. So maybe that, oh yeah, I like that. That looks good. That is very nice looking. I do indeed like that. That is something I do like. But maybe, I'm not sure. Do I like that there or like that? I do kind of like it open maybe a bit more. So we're going to leave those there. Now, the one last thing I do want to put maybe on here would be maybe put something of interest right on the top of there. I don't know, maybe if we could get some pots, because I know pots you can put flowers in, and I haven't decorated with them much, but I do definitely want to try and find some of those. But maybe we'll have to wait until we actually get some clay, because I don't think I have clay anywhere. I mean, we might have some clay in our little lake here somewhere, but I don't see any right off the top of my head, or whatever you mean. Like, I don't see any right around the area, so I might have to look for some clay another time. Oh wait, we do have some clay here, but I'll have to cook it anyways in order to make some pots to put flowers in, so we'll do that another time. But you know what, I think I've made myself a pretty cool looking bookcase there, you guys. Now I'm probably, you know, just gonna go ahead and add another one there, and maybe work on some pots and putting them on there, whatnot, and maybe even adding some more decoration for these shelves here. So don't be surprised if you guys come back next episode and there's plenty of progress to these prettifying our little hallway here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to drop a like. It does help out a lot. And make sure to follow me on all of my socials. Their links will be in the description. Also, you can see them like right at the top of the screen right now. But also, you guys, I have one last request for you guys. I've been enjoying like talking about some random topics recently. Like, we've been talking about stuff like the snowstorm I had the other day, and I've talked about, you know, we talked about my job today and whatnot. And I've just been wondering if you guys like that kind of thing. I want to get your feedback, so leave me some comments telling me if you liked me talking about random topics like that, and if you do have topics that you want me to talk about, you can drop those down below too, and I'll try and read all the comments. So I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, cadets.